Welcome to Intuitive to You. I'm Kiara. I'm not here for likes, shares, or subscriptions. This is your Pisces full moon reading. I went back and looked at when I did the new moon readings. And Virgo, your energy was busting loose. Okay, so that's the cycle you began. Let's see, how did this busting loose energy wrap up? So this is the end to that energy. Yoga, you've become way more flexible. I feel like you also have the answer to a lot of things between, this reading, 6 months ago and now. I feel like you have found your why, found your purpose, also found the answers to why a lot of things were doing things, a lot of people were doing things or saying things. I also feel like with this dolphin energy, dolphins are indicative of like relationships and life partners, soulmates, water energy. This is a Pisces full moon. So I feel like you figured out why your relationships have or have not been working, or what you're looking for in a relationship. I also feel like you could have been in a relationship or attracted to someone or something, because this is energy, not science. So it's not necessarily all about emotions unless you're looking in that particular area. So I feel like why you want to do something. When I say purpose, I mean why you want to do that career, why you want to be with that person, why you stayed in that situation so long, whether it's letting someone stay with you, or whether it was working a dead-end job, or whether it was being in I'm hearing domestic relationship, okay? You have the Four of Pentacles that's out here. This is a holding on energy. That's exactly what has happened to you since this busting loose energy is here. I didn't go back and watch these readings, so that's something you can do. Wherever you have Virgo in your chart, you'll be able to see how this energy has impacted. Okay, this is a very interesting full moon. I woke up very heavy. I slept like a brick yesterday. I dreamed, but I don't remember much. My daughter had a dream that was similar to a dream I had a while ago about a clown trying to get in the house, and how he was going from windows and doors trying to get in, and how I was going to the same windows and doors making sure they were locked. So there's this energy of like repetition, repeating, synchronicities, because it's interesting because I had a similar dream where I was trying to keep some monster birds, which are indicative of messages, out, and I was trying to block the windows and the doors to stop them from getting in. So I feel like over this time frame, something went from a seed inside of you to coming all the way out. You have the Strength card that's out here. I don't know why I even told y'all that. I'm like, what? Did y'all dream last night, Virgo energies? Or did you have a dream surrounding this space in your mind? Yeah, the energy to let go, busting loose here. The Strength card with the Four of Pentacles. You finally let something go. Finally strong arm something out of your life. And it's something that you thought was in alignment with you. You finally figured out what was. I'm hearing trauma bond, toxicity here, Five of Flowers. Yes, this is competition. This is competition. This is something that is in direct opposition of you, but it's something that you wanted to hold on to with this dolphin energy out here. I do feel like, I don't know why, I'm intuitively feeling like you and someone or something else, you have had a discernment that's been off. So if this is a relationship, this could be someone that you thought was your person because they're telling you you're having the same dreams, or I'm going through the same thing, or I heard that, or oh my God, that's why you're here. God put us together. It's that type of energy. Same thing for a job. Like there's something that was convenient that you thought was like purpose driven or divinely guided because it was convenient. There, finally. And that's what I'm trying to get out. And the reason you thought it was divinely guided and not necessarily convenient is because there was some energy around you that was like using that verbiage, using dreams and prayer and, religious factors and, you know what I mean? Stuff like that as a justification for something that was just practical. Okay, perfect example. Thank you, Spirit, because I was like, what am I thinking? I'm just, perfect example. Say, perfect example. I live, my daughter went to school. Just so happened, my direct next door neighbor's grandchildren ended up at the school. because it's a decent school. Stay with me, throat chakra energy, okay? And I just had some tea and I've been just fine, but it may be hard for you to get something out because I'm really just getting shame and embarrassment, because now it's like, oh my goodness. Because look, my neighbor's grandchildren end up living next door or going to school using her address. So after school, they would come directly over her house. Well, that's my direct next door neighbor. So I've been homeschooling, but when I did, let my kids go to school, we used to walk to school. Well, guess what? The grandmother, who was older, wasn't feeling well sometimes, so I would walk the kids. I didn't mind. I'm already walking my kids. It's, a 6-minute walk. Why not, right? So I ended up walking the kids to and from with my children often. I also ended up maybe giving them a ride on rainy days so that we didn't walk. And I'm like, why 2 cars leaving? And you know what I mean? I didn't mind. Then it ended up that one of the children ended up in my daughter's class just because of their last names. But my child took all of these as omens that this meant that they should be best friends, that they're best friends, and they were always meant to be best friends. It's like, look at the signs. You're next door to our house. You can come over. We walk to school every day, and we're in the same class. But the truth is, it was just practical. Well, a few months later, right, COVID hit. They came home, and the following school year, my kids didn't go to school. Those kids end up going to a school near their home. So there was no more walks and talks. And even with all that, togetherness and, alignment as far as like being around each other and like orbiting around each other, they never really got close. They never really exchanged information. They never really talked on the phone. They might play on the porch a little bit, but if I wasn't taking them out, like if I told them, hey, y'all want to go like get some Chinese rice, they would, or some Asian cuisine or something like that, they would be like, sure. But if I was like, hey, y'all want to just come over and like color, they would be like, no, thank you. You know what I mean? So my daughter had to grow into the understanding that, of course, people will be your friend and want to be your friend when there's a benefit. But just because you're around them and doing similar things and, y'all are in the community together doesn't mean that it's like, oh my God, that's my best friend. I'm like, why is that your best friend? Because she goes to my school. She's in my class. We walk to school and we walk home together because you know her mom. And it's like, that doesn't make someone your best friend. That's what y'all have come to this conclusion with this busting loose, the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck, Taurus energy here. So you can have Taurus in your chart, Queen of Flowers here. This is more Leo energy here. I do feel like you were bold, obvious, and very, you have faith in this, whatever this is. Like, it's meant for me to work there. Like, I live this far, so if I walk there, then it just makes sense. Yeah, it was practical. It was not divine. And I think that's what you're coming to the conclusion with. What's this Y energy here, please? That's what you have had to stretch and learn. And that's what this busting loose energy is. So you can definitely go back and look at it. But this is what you're releasing. Career. You've been working on something and now you know why you've been working on something. This could be a literal career, or this could just be a relationship or situation. This could be a house that you've been investing in, trying to build and renovate and repair because you feel like, you should. Dark woman here. This is a feminine karmic. This doesn't have to be necessarily a female, but I do see this Taurus energy out here, the dark side of Venus. And then you got the younger man out here with Arrow, Sagittarius energy. You're on the right path regarding some aspects of your life, and that's exactly what I'm picking up with this Pisces full moon, which is your direct opposite, 7th house energy naturally. But wherever you have this in your chart, you realize why it was meant for you to come into contact with some toxicity, because it was meant to reveal something about yourself so that you wouldn't be taken advantage of here. Because it looks like you were on the right path as far as like, say you were looking for something. Like my daughter was on the right path as far as looking for, community and friendship and someone who was in her space often and somewhere, it made it easier to do so. But with this karmic energy out here, as I just said, those girls were only interested in coming over or being around or being friends if there was something going on. Once they really didn't need my kids anymore, they didn't really want to come over. And it's okay, because as an adult, I saw it a mile away. But as a child, she didn't see it. It's like she was like begging. she was on the right path as far as wanting that connection, but this isn't how you go about it. So she kept investing in it, and can you call their mom, and knocking on grandma's house and getting upset when she sees them playing outside. She's like, they didn't even come over and tell me they were here. They don't have to. You're forcing it. And that is the shadow side of Venus, which is that Hierophant energy I'm looking up. Being entitled, being jealous, starting to get, very possessive, which is the opposite of what Taurus energy, that Scorpionic energy. She's a Scorpio sun. That makes so much sense because she was like 9 years old at the time and she just didn't understand. A wish is being granted came out. And it went over towards this dark woman, which is this karmic feminine, which could be a man. Someone that's like, oh, okay, well, they need me, so I'm going to use it to my advantage. And with this younger masculine energy, it simply just means that even if you're a woman where you're just like on your path trying to do something, but you're doing it in a very naive way, someone else saw this and took advantage of it. And you couldn't understand what was happening because it was convenient. It made sense. Marriage and opportunity here. So now that you have figured this lesson out, January around here, that is the New Year's here. But also I'm hearing Yule. So around Christmas, I'm getting really around that New Year's between the 25th and like January 10th, that time frame. You should have something new coming in. Remember, the new cycle has revealed itself. So between Scorpio and Capricorn season, that ends in January, you should be finding yourself, developing yourself, because I talked about how with this new season, the next cycle is about hibernation. Self-care, self-love, because a lot of people are dropping very significant relationships and connections, and you don't just replace a husband, a wife, a best friend, a family member, a mom, a dad overnight. You're going to need to heal, and you're going to need to be by yourself for a second. But there is a new opportunity on the way, whether it is a contractual marriage, like a business or a person, or maybe it's a new home, but there is something on the way. But you had to go through this last 5 or 6 months with this Piscean energy, really around illusions, dreams, your emotions, to figure out why you were motivated to do something. Why were you working on something? Anything else I need to tell them, Virgo energies? I really hope y'all follow me. And then I see this Hierophant, she's reading a book. Like, everything that makes sense is not necessarily divine. Some things are truly coincidence. Like, my baby girl told me, Mommy, the lights are flickering. It's a ghost up there. I said it could be, an energy that's messing with the electromagnetic field, because I want to relate to her and I want her to know that I'm not ridiculing her. However, I also said it also could be that the light bulb is going out. It could be either one of those, you know what I mean? But that would take more investigation, you know what I mean? Simple as that. If I put a new bulb in here and it's still messing up, or it shortens out quicker than the lifespan, there could be something going on energetically in here. If something were going on with her energetically, then maybe you affected it. But it also could be the fact that I haven't replaced the light bulbs in here in over a year. Maybe it's just time. So you have to open your discernment, and that's what you are being tested around, and that's what this lesson has been around, because you'll attract people. For instance, for her, she might start going crazy and every little thing is a ghost. Like, there's something here. Because what? Because I was here, then this happened. Like, this is like making something out of nothing, and someone took advantage of it. And it's time that you let this go now that you realize it. Ten of Swords, and it did try to come out as an issue here, because 8 of Coins here on in reverse. Are my cards upside down? Some of them are, some of them are not. So it is what it is. Not working on something is causing something to stop here, and it's because of some delays here. Some delays that I am so over this, because I know I can talk better than this. It's pissing me off. 8 8s in reverse. So those are 2 7 7s. You might want to check out the 7-7 portal, because I talked about there is, in Leo season, there is a delayed reaction to a closed portal. That's because now that something's over, this dark energy here is no longer getting their wishes fulfilled, because you're not so naive at this point. You're not, you're like, no, the black bulb just went out, that's all. They're like, no, come on, Luna, we're connected. You're like, no, we're not, okay? Yeah, the day I met you, the day you met me, your Uber had just left you, and I just happened to be going the same way. That was it, you know. Well, this is it, you know. But you have the Chariot in reverse, so this is something that is a hard stop. This is something that is no longer being worked on because it was a lie. That's what Neptune in retrograde is about. That is what this Pisces full moon is releasing. Again, your reading from a couple months ago when it was a Pisces new moon is busting loose. This is a betrayal coming out as an issue with the King of Cups. I feel like you're being more emotionally mature about it and not putting all the fault on this energy because you know what role you played in it as well with the Knight of Cups in reverse, which is giving me this younger man energy, whether you're a male or female, too quick, too eager to make a move, to make a offer. So you're not just putting it all on them, but at the end of the day, you do have all of this. This Hierophant has a book. This why out here, it's like you've learned something, researched something. You have enough evidence and proof that this can be released. Dolphin. This is some type of contract, soulmate, or something like that. You will heal over the next couple of winter months, and then guess what? There's something else here. What is this archway in marriage, please, before we go? For the Virgo energies, where you have this. The tear. This new opportunity, this marriage, I feel like there was a hopefulness towards it. So this is something that saddens you. Something that saddens you. And I'm going to keep it 1,000 with y'all. What I really feel is that when you do get with your next person, and y'all be mindful if you are, I don't know where y'all got Virgo on y'all chart, but what I'm picking up here is that it's going to be, I don't know how to say this without just saying it. When you get with the next person relationship, this next opportunity, when you get with the person that you decide to commit to as a soulmate, I'm still picking up that you may be a little salty and a little resentful that it's not this karmic person here that you were with. And I don't know what that's about here. Yeah, with the desert on the bottom of the deck. This is falling fast. So Virgo energies with the vow here in the river, you really fell in love with someone. The queen out here with the medallion, that's like this karmic feminine. You really fell in love with someone in the shadow side of Venus, and they were toxic and jealous and entitled, and all you can think of is, if only they were not like that, we could still be together. Even though that you're stopping something because it's obvious now and it's blatant in your face, but you still are trying to tell yourself that it's not a total betrayal. You're still trying to make an excuse for them. And even when you get with your next person here, you could still be sad about the last one. You still could be trying to, oh, I don't like this. What's the archway of marriage here? 7 of Pentacles. Alright, I'm finna get up out of here. The Ace of Cups. I'm gonna tell y'all why. 9 of Cups is out here. That's your wish fulfillment. 2 of Pentacles and a Knight of Spears. You hope they come back. And there is the Queen of Pentacles here on the bottom of the deck. Virgo energies with the Emperor here and the Magician and the Queen of Flowers. And the 5 of Pentacles. You hope this person comes back. Regardless of how toxic they are, whatever y'all went through, you hope that there's a way that y'all can just come in and there can be some type of apology and y'all can just move forward here. This is wow. 2, 4, 6, 7 of Pentacles. You hope that with enough time, you can have another opportunity. So I don't know. No. I've talked about that before. Go look at the readings. This one says busting loose here. And you've had some that have been called, you were attracted to the karmic magnet. This person, with all their darkness and toxicity, is still a wish fulfillment for you. You don't know why. Dolphin here and bird. You just want to talk to them, even if they're a predator, even if they use you, even if they play with you. You're willing to wait it out. What? So what is this full moon about for Virgo energies? I just want to, what? Because full moons are about releasing. Queen of Swords, Page of Coins. Okay. You're just coming to terms with that about yourself. The Hierophant and the Ten of Cups in reverse. You're coming to terms with that. The Hierophant came out twice now. And here goes the Scorpio energy over here in reverse. That's a transformation here. You're willing to fight for someone to change. You're willing to stay with them. They're your wish fulfillment. You rather them over everything else here. Queen of Swords, Page of Coins here. You know for a fact that this is what you want. You discovered that you're willing to deal with someone even if they are messed up. Well, Virgo. Hermit here with the Three of Wands in reverse, living in the past, being haunted by the past. Two of Swords here with the Tower, refusing to go forward. Five of Wands, you don't know how. King of Cups in reverse with the Strength card, and then this is the Four of Wands. You'd rather live in the past and then let somebody go here and go forward here. It's given very much possessed, and it's given very much like paranoid, stalker, the unseen. Yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here in a minute, but for one, this is giving me the energy of the dollar bill with George Washington. It's giving me that Illuminati, that all-seeing eye energy for one, masonry. So for one, I'm gonna say that. For two, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all what my daughter's dream was about. She said there was a clown trying to get in our house, and she said he was trying to get in the doors, the windows. And she said that I was following him around the house, blocking anywhere he tried to go. So if he tried to get in the window, I would come and lock that, like just trying to board it up and, keep it out. He was picking at the lock. I was putting extra protection from the inside. He would give up on the door. He would go to a window. I would go to the window. The window is locked. If I saw him doing something, I was like, he might get in like that. Let me do this real quick. There's an energy of someone who doesn't mind mess or bullshit. I don't know where you have this in your chart. This is someone who wants to go back to the job that was messy and tragic and there was always arguing and fighting. This is someone who left and now they're like, I miss it there. It really wasn't that bad. But I'm seeing here energetically, it really was that bad. I can't tell y'all what to do. What's been released, because Pisces is a full moon, illusions. What we're realizing, and we got to be real with ourselves and real with each other, because this is true. Some people like this type of danger, risk, and toxicity. And I'm seeing that in this Virgo energy, you could be one of those people. This could also be what's going on during this time frame. A lot of people may be coming to the conclusion that they will take it like this. They'll take the burger that fell on the floor and had a couple bugs walk across it. They're coming to the honest to God truth that don't bother them. Everybody talking about they want this type of woman, this type of man, this type of job. There's people coming to the conclusions right now with all the details out, with everything they went through, that guess what? They'll take it. They're with it. It's some people like, I don't want to work there because they ain't got no AC. Somebody's saying, I don't like AC. I like to be hot right now. Somebody's saying, I don't like women that don't bathe every day. Somebody's saying, that don't bother me. There's somebody out here that's saying, I need a man that, got this kind of job, blah, blah, blah. Somebody out here is saying, I don't need a man to work. I can take care of them. That's what this toxicity is coming to. And it's Virgo season, and it is in the opposite. So this is a collective message. So it is what it is. And you know what? Honestly, I can appreciate this message because everybody needs to quit faking the funk anyway. I see a man now who is not wanting to get back with his baby mama in public because he deems her, because society deems her a certain type of way, but he secretly loves her. This is coming to the conclusion that, yes, even though society feels this way and that way, I love her. Okay, own your shit. Tell the world, because it's here, busting loose over here. This is, nobody want to see us together, but it don't matter, no. Queen of Swords here. If you get on that stand right now, we did a lie detector, it would determine that, I don't fool with people like this, this, and this. That is a lie. 10 of Cups. Here is the 7 of Cups. Here is the 6 of Cups. Here is the mystery here. It's everything I just said, okay? That's why it's intuitive to you at this point, okay? It's intuitive to you. It's clear at this point. Someone wants to keep something a secret. Someone wants to say in this priestess, just how everybody know, but nobody. You don't want to accept the fact that you want to have a family with this person, because somebody got Pisces in their moon, in their Venus. And sometimes what happens with this Piscean energy, it is the planet of dreams and illusions. They will hook on to an idea, an illusion, and they will ride it. And it'll be like, oh, they just spit on you. No, that wasn't spit. What? Oh, they cheating. They're not cheating. They're friends. They're best friends. Like, someone's coming to the conclusion that if that's what it takes, that's fine. They like it in their illusion here. 3 of Wands with the 6 of Wands. Y'all can go and get out their face. That's 9 Wands. They will fight you. They will be defensive against you, because the truth is, and I'm so glad that we're getting some real energy, because everybody act like they're healing and they're healed and they want better and high vibrations. There's duality in all things. There's some people who want better, but there's some people, you heard The Weeknd, you heard Future, for the low lives, okay? Represent for the low life, okay? Represent, okay? There's some people that like that. They like hood, okay? They like them messy. They like them dirty. They like a little risk. They like a little jail every now and then. Desk out here. Pay attention to your work. Career keeps coming out collectively. And then you are highly thought of is out here. Good advice, and someone new is entering your life. Y'all finna get an option here of high, and I guess what we're seeing here is that we're gonna find out that you are sabotaging yourself. Crack cup here. Dissatisfaction. Shark. Take care, there will be a loss of material wealth, and great worry over nothing. Someone's gonna come in and say, you deserve more than that, and you're gonna be like, you really a nice girl or a nice guy, or this is really a nice facility. But the truth is, you are dissatisfied with this. You like that living on the edge, having to hustle for the next bit here. That don't bother you like it bothers these people coming in saying, I'm going to give you a better position. I'm going to give you another job. I'm going to treat you better. I'm going to work on this with you. You don't mind. It's somebody coming in saying, baby, let's go to the gym and be healthy. You like, I like being big boy. What you talking about? Like, I like a little extra weight. And they like, what? This is someone coming in honestly trying to change this Virgo energy, and Virgo know exactly what they want, what they looking for. And what I'm seeing right now is they cool with I'm hearing sassy. I'm also seeing that you're cool with a fast lifestyle. Bird, waiting for news was here, and then protection from a powerful friend is out here with sunrise, and dog close up, pleasure with a close friend. I don't feel like you're protected. I feel like whoever this is that you waiting on, this toxic low vibrational person, they're protected, because they can be as dirty, as nasty, as trifling as they want to be, and you ain't gonna let nobody touch them, and you ain't gonna let nobody get rid of them, because guess what? You have come to the conclusion that at the end of the day, you would rather be Sleeping Beauty. You would rather stay asleep and dream beautiful dreams than to wake up and do something about it, because you love them and you can't help who you love. Anything else I need to say to this Virgo energy, please? 5 of Cups out here. You gonna regret it. It's gonna be your fault with the Page of Coins, because you know better. And also, don't be shamed when everybody else find out that this is what you're choosing, because I feel like people have been looking at you and looking at something else and saying, why you work there, why you do that, why you because you want to. 2 of Wands with the Page of Wands in the world. You could have been left. You could have been put in your notice. You could have been moved in. Your ship's been came in. With the world out here, this is what you want to do. Fixed energy. This is where you want to be, where you want to stay. You could have Scorpio highly in your chart. Scorpio, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, which we saw out here, Leo, and Aquarius. Heavy on that Scorpio, Taurus. So you could have a fixed placement that is like, no matter what they do, how bad they are, 4 of Cups, you will not regret them. 10 of Coins, because this is your family. Because they your baby mama. Because this is what you went to college for. This is what I have for you. Happy full moon. Again, it don't got to be the best energy, but it's the realest energy. And I will take that, because there are people out here that were like, why they together? And she stayed with him, and he knows she doing this. It's real. Yes. And that is Virgo energy at this point, okay? This could be collective for what's going on right now, because we are in a full moon in Virgo season. So this could be collective, where a lot of us are finding out that the toxic baby mama and the bum baby daddy ain't really the toxic baby mama or the bum baby daddy. They're in love. Don't judge for them. This is when, again, these illusions are up. It's like a double release here, because you got the full moon, you got Neptune in reverse, and it's in Virgo. So the signs are there, where it's like, how is he such a bum, but you still sleeping with him and you pregnant again? How's he such a bum, but you gave him a key to your house and you let him drive your car, but he's a bum? You love him and his bummy ass, and you like a man like that. It makes you feel more safe and secure. You don't want that competition or that push to have to do better, because you're comfortable, and it's okay because it's real. Same for my fellas. How y'all saying, oh, she this, she that, but you over there, but she crying, you come, but you just sent her some money, but you was out on a date and she saw you and you got up from that date to go make sure she was good, because you love that person. Same for the job. Oh, I'm sick of this job and I have to deal with this, and then I'm broke, I need some more money, God please, God please. And then it's like, did you apply here? Or people been sending you applications, been telling you where to go, and you ain't moved. Why? We finna find out. Like, hold up, I know that you could have had this job because I had my HR directly. I put that word in for you. I made sure they pulled your application. I'm friends with HR. I know they called you. You just don't want to work a real job. And guess what? The gig is up. It's up. We can see now. Now, for those of you on the high vibration sides, which I'm sorry, but guess what? We live in a world where, guess what? There are more low vibrations than high vibrations. It is what it is. So this is the collective energy, because the majority rules. But for the few that are on the better side, you're going to be, the best thing that could happen is for you to be able to see this and know why people move and act like that they act, and why they're in their situation, so that you can detach from them and let them go. You've been trying to, for some of you high vibrational people, you've been trying to pull and drag these people to be better and to do better and to come with me, and you've been meeting resistance and obstacles, and now you know why, because that's where they want to be. So you can finally move on with no hurt, no resentment, no bitterness, no survivor's remorse, because you like, okay, you happy in this bullshit? Good. Okay, because I'm not, I'm ready to go, and I just wanted to make sure everybody was happy. And if that is what they are happy with, you can now see that, and you're good. Because for a long time, people have been saying, why are you friends with them? And you like, you don't know them like I know them. Yes, they do. It's obvious. Everybody fucking sees them, except for you. And if Pisces was making an impact on that, like I said, it's like a double release. Full moon, release, retrograde, and Neptune. So what? And then it's Virgo season. So what? And it's Mercury retrograde. So every little thing that could have been turned up has turned up. And this could just be happening with this Uranus going in retrograde. So you finally looking at yourself saying, I gotta get some better friends. I gotta do better. You know what? Why am I at this job? I don't really have no excuse. And guess what? Don't lie. Own it. This is going to be a collective message for the times, okay? I love y'all. Links to persons are below. Until we meet again, keep growing.